Hobart Willis was the drug dealer for the Winter Hill Gang and for Whitey Bulger. Billy Kelly, he was the drug man. They were very heavy into cocaine, importing it from Florida, and they were also hitmen for Whitey Bulger, and because they were both being indicted for murder. There was a murder in Foxborough. A very prominent man who owned some whatever he owned, but they wanted it and they didn't sell it, so they whacked him. And but they were into the cocaine end of the business for Whitey Bulger, and also as they were executioners. And Billy Kelly went on the lam because he was under indictment for murder from two places. One in Fall River. Oh yeah, they killed the guy who owned a Alai in Fall River. They had a Alai thing down in New Bedford someplace, and then one in Florida. And so when the indictment came down, they took off. Well, Billy Kelly took off, and Billy Kelly, I don't know how he got my unlisted phone number, but he called and they wanted me to give the message to Hobart Willis to get the cash at the barn in Norfolk, that Hobart would know. And that was the end of my contact with Billy Kelly, but I became closer with Hobart Willis. He approached me one day. He knew I had a friend who was a Yankee, a WASP, and an astute businessman, Whitey Bulger gang. They wanted to buy Durgin Park Restaurant in Faneuil Hall because the owner was an absentee owner of Durgin Park, and the employees were ripping the place off, scamming millions of dollars from the business, also all the liquor. And the wise guys, they knew about it, and their idea was to buy the place because it was for sale, and they would fire all the employees. These are the words of Hobart Willis. They would fire all the employees, and as a turnkey operation, with all the millions they're going to save, they'd make their investment back in months, because everybody who was stealing wouldn't be there anymore. And so I approached my friend to approach the owner of the Durgin Park to buy the place for the, but my friend refused. When I told him who Hobart Willis was, he refused. And so subsequently somebody else bought the Durgin Park. But Hobart Willis and Whitey Bulger group, they opened up another restaurant, Italian restaurant, next door to the Union Oyster House at near Faneuil Hall. It was a very successful restaurant. I dined there myself. The food was superb. I think Patio Tool is there now, that bar. But that's where it was located. It was a fabulous restaurant. But after that, I lost contact with Hobart Willis. But the fellow that worked for me at the court, Tommy the Greek, he was married to one of the Bionis of the Enzanino group from the South End. They were part of the Jerry Angiulo, and they were instrumental in getting Whitey Bulger and Howie Winter gang to cooperate with Jerry Angiulo instead of having a gang war. And as a matter of fact, my friend Tommy was one of the people that went to California and whacked Joe Barboza, and because he liked to brag about that.